Hello and welcome to Work in Progress. My name is Ashley Sampson, and today we are joined by Maggie Erickson. Maggie Erickson is the Assistant Director of Career Development here at the CCPD. She's a retired bank executive who's enjoying an encore career in higher ed and is the founder of the Career Innovation Lab at Clemson University, launching spring 2025. Hi Maggie, how are you?
Hey Ashley, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to have you here.
I'm thrilled to be here and honored that you asked me.
First kind of question I want to ask you is, can you tell us a little bit about your background in AI?
Yeah, so my background in AI actually begins way back in the 70s when my dad brought home our first personal computer and I learned how to program computers when I was 9 years old. My dad was big into computers and was already talking about AI in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And so I had just kind of a passing interest. It wasn't a focus of my career. But when ChatGPT was released November of 2022, I signed up. I was one of the early adopters with 100 million other people who signed up in the first 90 days and started playing around with what generative AI could accomplish. And as soon as I realized the power of ChatGPT, I was hooked.
I love that. That's so awesome that you've loved it for so long.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for students to learn how to use AI while they're at Clemson?
Ashley, that's a great question. So we here at the CCPD talk about core competencies all the time. And core competencies are those 9 skills that employers and grad schools tell us they want Clemson University students to develop by the time they graduate. Coming from my experience in industry, I can say that that core competency worksheet is the thing that brought me out of retirement, because I believe so strongly that students learning to develop that will make them eminently more marketable than students who don't. One of the core competencies is technology, and one of the fastest rising technologies ever to be released is ChatGPT. And we see employers utilizing generative AI, and we know students are utilizing generative AI. But we'd like to bring it into the forefront of their career education so that they learn to use it ethically and well. And they know which tools to use when not to use it. We don't want to send them into the workforce not understanding the impact that generative AI has on them and their careers.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So in what ways can students use AI ethically to help improve their resumes?
That's a great question. The first thing they can do before ever thinking about using AI to improve their resume is to write a resume well. And that's one of the things we do a really good job of teaching students here at the Career Center. Once students have learned how to write their resume well, optimizing their resumes using generative AI like ChatGPT can help give them a competitive advantage when they're applying for jobs. 99% of Fortune 500 companies are already using generative AI to pre-screen resumes against job descriptions. And what they're looking for are you qualified? Do you have keyword matches? Does your experience match the requirements of the job description? And so using AI to optimize your resume can help you score higher on that and give you a better chance of getting through to a recruiter.
Awesome. Okay, that's very good advice for students to know. Thank you. Can you tell us about the CCPD's new AI initiative?
I can, thanks for asking. So beginning in spring of 2025, we'll be launching the Career Innovation Lab pilot. And the Career Innovation Lab will combine design thinking with the use of generative AI to help prepare students for the world of work in the age of generative AI.
So can you tell us more about what this means for students?
Yeah, that's a great question. So currently at Clemson and at many universities, the use of generative AI like ChatGPT is really restricted or frowned upon. And so we're creating a safe space where students can come to learn how to use generative AI from experts, but also their peers. We're currently training UPIC interns to help man the lab. This is where students can come and learn how to use generative AI in a safe space where grades aren't at stake, with guidance so that when they get out into the working world, they're ready with those technology skills.
Awesome. That's really great that you're putting this together.
Yeah, we're thrilled to get to do it. I'm really thankful for our executive director Neil's support in this, and we can't wait to see students in the lab.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate it too.